So yeah, it's the first. It's like a retrospective Digimon thing.
Whatever we're calling it.
Yeah. I was sort of thinking like maybe Retromon, but that's probably taken, and it doesn't sound that great. And we'll figure out the new as we go, I guess. I'll see if any ideas come to mind.
Retromon, Virtual Pet Monster, home Facebook.
Oh, is that taken?
I guess it's like a Facebook game.
Huh. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I guess that's a thing.
Yeah, so we don't actually... I don't know, I've never done a podcast before.
Yeah, me neither, but yeah, screw it, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
So let's see, like... Well, at least I watched, like, the first 3 episodes. And then I was like, oh, hey, here's, like, the thing for subs, so I went back and I watched all 3 episodes subbed, too. So I feel like I'm fairly familiar with, like, what actually happens.
I mean, I've watched the series within the past, like, year or so.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just start off with, like, episode 1, the, like, crap, I didn't write down tiles, this is gonna be a mess.
Something about it begins or whatever.
So, yeah, whatever, it begins-ish. So, like, effing, like, just opens up on, like, just bad CG.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like you have the big CG shot of the island, and it's like super outdated, and it's like, oh man, this used to like look so much better back in the day.
I mean, it's a 90s anime.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's fine. So it's like weird that as it starts off, it's just like ties like, oh yeah, like the world is screwed up, and like the rainforests are dried, and like places got flooded with, and I quote, oceans like chocolate sauce.
I'm assuming you're talking about the dub.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, I feel like I'm like going like back and forth as we kind of go, but like, I did make super sure to like write down all the really dumb lines they say.
You should probably pick one to be referring to by default.
Yeah. I feel like, I'll be talking about like the dub by default then.
Okay, because it makes way more sense.
Yeah, it's the one like people are more familiar with.
Yeah, that way you don't have to clarify which version you're talking about. I might watch it subbed because I don't know, I want to hear like the original songs instead of Hey Digimon, Hey Digimon.
Like the sub version's kind of interesting because like the music's definitely way better, and like the tones are like way different, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's got Butterfly as the opening, so it's better by default.
Yeah, of course.
By the way, episode 1 is called And So It Begins.
Alright, so yeah, we have that now. So yeah, where we have like the main characters, they're just sort of like chilling out at summer camp while like the world is apparently just being wrecked by whatever the heck.
It starts snowing and whatnot in summer.
Yeah. Well, that's super weird because like the like sub makes it like way more clear that it's like, oh yeah, the like worlds are like crossing over, and that's why these like environmental things are happening.
Oh, it just says what's happening.
Yeah, like it says like this is the beginning of like this strange phenomenon that sucked us into the digital world or something. And it's like, oh, okay.
Makes sense. I guess his commentary would be retroactive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the song's like way more like, of like a kind of mood to it, where it's like way more kind of like, like there's the insect sounds buzzing about. It sounds like, the Digimon World 1 like soundtrack actually, just like, going around like the green gym and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, just like nature sounds.
Yeah. And like looking back, that actually makes a lot of sense. So yeah, they just go around, they find the Digivices or whatever, in the effing sub, the Digivices just come down as it plays effing battle music or something. It just looks like they're being, like, effing attacked by something. It's kind of nuts.
Like a wave hits them, right?
Yeah, it's like, all the... Like, first of all, like, Digivices just fly at them and just causes all this, like, smoke and crap to come up. And then they just, like, randomly just, like, fall into this open ocean thing. It's not... Yeah. It just sort of happens. And you, like, meet the partners real quick, Like, Ty just sort of, like, explores the landscape a little bit, just, like, uses a little, like, telescope and stuff, and, like, Kawagamon just suddenly attacks out of nowhere.
Yeah, which sucks because all their Digimon partners are in baby form.
Yeah, like, they're, like, in training. It's like, so I just, like, never really put together, it's like, Kawagamon doesn't have eyes. And yet, like, they, like, shoot it in the face with bubbles, and it just, like, goes, like, off course and misses them. And it's, like, effing eyeless face.
Holy crap, it totally doesn't have eyes.
Yeah. It's, like, super weird looking back. Yeah, it's like...
All these images are so small, holy crap.
Holy crap.
What the heck? Nobody... I'm trying to get a picture of Kawagamon. There it is. There's one.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't have eyes.
Yeah, what the heck?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I guess Kabuterimon doesn't really have eyes either. Because, like, he has the big helmet.
Kabuterimon... I probably spelled it wrong. I knew what I was looking for.
Yeah. Like, he has weird, like, openings, though, which, I don't know, I guess maybe. But, like, yeah, don't seem like a lot of the bug forms really have eyes when they, like, get stronger.
Yeah, but I can see where Kabuterimon would have eyes.
Yeah. Like, actually, now I think about it, like, effing, like, Kunamon, like, Dokunamon don't really have eyes either, and they're, like, like, rookie bugs. They have some of these weird, like, lightning patterns on, like, the sides of their heads.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's just, like, a weird running thing, then. Huh. Yeah, so, like...
They're digital, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, okay, like, Kunimon, Dokunimon don't have eyes. Tentomon does.
Yeah, he does. It's like the weird, like, fly eyes.
Yeah, for some reason, Tentomon gets eyes, but nothing else does.
Yeah. Maybe that, like, changes later on. Like, as they introduce new, like, bug types and stuff eventually. Yeah, so, like, as he just, like, all the kids just meet their Digimon partners, and as he just randomly looks at these, like, group of, like, ball monsters, these entering Digimon, he's just like, hey, you guys have internet access. And it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, well, the dub-isms, like...
Yeah.
Not to criticize the dub thing too much. I grew up with the dub. That's what I know.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be making fun of the dub a lot because, like, it's fine, but it's just funny how, like, the lines they changed.
Yeah, there are a lot of dumb things. I'm not even gonna pretend like there's not.
Yeah. It's like TK just randomly shows up and he's like, oh, hey, I'm TK. I'm not as small as I look. And it's like, wait, what?
Wait, he says that?
Yeah, he actually says that. It's like, the fuck does that even mean? I'm like, not as small as I look.
I guess because in comparison to the other Digimon, he's bigger. I don't know.
Wait, well, no, but he says I'm not small.
Yeah, so, like, he's trying to impress on the Digimon that he's, like, not small for a human. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, Kawagamon attacks and, like, effing Tokomon. Just, like... Well, I knew this was a thing beforehand, but it's like, geez, they really have, like, a lot of shots of him just, like, exposing his gums and his big, gnarly, like, multi-rows of teeth.
Oh, yeah, they love doing that. Heck, I think Tokomon does that in, like, base Tamagotchi form.
Yeah, like, geez, like, when Tokron gets angry, it's like aggro as crap, like, holy crap. And, like, yeah, where they fight the Kabuterimon, and, like, they, like, all just digivolve because they have to, like, protect their masters and stuff. Like, specifically, I think, like, Izzy in the dub says something along the lines of, like, oh, they're programmed to protect us. Which is super weird, because that's not in the sub at all. And it's like, wait, why would you add that? That's such a weird, like, random line to throw in there.
To make the kids feel like, to make the kids watching understand that the Digimon are good guys, I guess.
I guess. Yeah, it's just so weird. It's like, oh yeah, these, like, our, like, partners are, like, hard programmed to try and defend us. And it's like, yeah, sure, I guess. Like, yeah, alright.
You do have to keep in mind that it is a show aimed at literal children.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially the dub.
Yeah. Yeah, they, like, all shoot their attacks at, like, effing Kabuterimon, or no, Kawagama, I mean. And, like, Goemon doesn't even, like, use his special move, he just sort of, like, rolls into its ankle and trips it.
Goemon's not near water.
Yeah.
Please understand.
Goemon's not the strongest guy around, is he?
Yeah. Well, Patamon's the weakest.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah. At least if Goemon's near water, he has his attacks that actually do things.
Yeah. Like,
Patamon, I think Patamon, like, jumping ahead a little bit, I'm pretty sure Patamon never really does anything of importance except for that one time. And at that time, Patamon's not Patamon.
Yeah. Like, at least Patamon does help them, like, just shoot at Kawagama a bit when they all, like, work together.
Yeah. He said Gomamon trips him, so obviously what he did worked.
Yeah, I know, it worked well enough. Just funny that they're like, oh yeah, now all together, and like, Goemon's not doing anything as they all, like, shoot their attacks.
Yeah. Also, can I just say how much I like Gomamon's design?
Yeah, like, Light's designs are really good, I think.
I'm not usually into, like aquatic creatures or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I like Gomamon's design. He looks nice.
Yeah, it's like the crazy ears. It is like, the, like, red mohawk with, like, the big claws on his fins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just kind of looks cool. I like him.
Yeah. Yeah, they sort of, like, drive off Kabuterimon a bit, and he just immediately comes back and, like, breaks the cliff they're on, and that's, like, the first episode.
Yeah. And then they fall into the river, and then Gomamon actually gets to do things.
Yeah, Gomamon, like, saves them super hard by, like, making a platform.
Out of fish.
Yeah. Well, like, the dub, it's like, oh yeah, like, these fish are all my friends. Like, the sub, he's like, oh, I just control sea life. And it's like, oh, that's way stronger.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. That makes way more sense than all these fish are my friends. It's
and
like,
all
sure
these
they
different bodies of water.
Yeah, sure they are, Gomamon. I bet you totally don't eat fish on a regular basis.
Yeah, actually, I don't think we actually see him eat, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we usually see the Digimon eat. Occasionally we do. Like, that's the whole point of episode 2, is that Agumon gets to eat.
Yeah. Like, the others are, like, foraging for food. So I guess that's, like, a good, like, starting point for episode 2, then.
Yeah. We should probably try and figure out some kind of structure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that structure.
Yeah, just jump into it.
Yeah, just whatever, no one will care.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, they just, like, get to a new, like, they go on, like, the ocean. Cause, like, in the sub, like, Ty's just randomly like, oh, hey, I saw the ocean. Who wants to, like, go see it? And they're just like, oh, yeah, we're kids. That sounds great. And they just, like, go off to, like, see the ocean.
Just go hang out at the beach.
Yeah, why not?
And then they find telephone booths.
Yeah. The, like, super weird, just, like, app-placed telephone booths, and they're great. Well, I really like how, like, you know, the digital world's kind of, like, set up. Like, it's a really cool, like, place just to, like, explore, you know?
Yeah, well, it's because the digital world's always, like, nutty.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like, all these electronics and, like, modern technology is just sort of, like, meshed in with, like, nature and stuff. Like, all these, like, weird, like, nonsensical bits of information and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, the aesthetic of the digital world is always cool.
yeah, like, they try and, like, you know, call people on, like, the phones and, you know, like, get a bunch of, like, pretty, like, good lines out of them, just nonsensical, like, illogic. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
I wish I remembered the... I wish I specifically remembered the comments from the phones.
there's something like, I forget what the first one was in, like, the dub, but, like, the second one and, like, you know, the sub and, like, the dub is, like, you know, they, like, call the phone, it's like, oh, the weather forecast today calls for ice cream. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember one of them is like, I don't know how it starts, but the end of it is basically like, please hang up and never call again.
Yeah, it's like the number only exists in your imagination. Please never call again.
Yeah, that's it. That's a pretty good line.
Oh man, well, I'm actually surprised that like isn't in the sub. Like it's dub only, and it's great.
Do you remember any of the sub things?
It was like the time right now is something like 900, 100, like 100 or something. And it's like,
So-
oh, okay.
Are they more along the line of like broken computer code sounding jokes or whatever?
They kept like the like weather report one. That's like straight lifted.
Okay.
But like the other ones are like, you know, oh hey, the time right now is like 900, 100, 100, and it's like, alright. There's one that's like, you know, like, please call again, and it's like beep, 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 you know, just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, a bit more digital, but it's like, there's still like that kind of element in there, I guess, of just like random nonsensical kind of like info.
Yeah. I just kind of expect the sub to have like a more, like a little bit more of a serious tone.
Yeah, a bit more serious tone, a bit more like focus.
Yeah. Because the dub was aired on like Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the creators of like One Piece's dub and Pokemon.
I think Digimon kind of got away with it like not unscathed, but they got away with it a lot easier than those shows.
Yeah, like I was like looking through and it's like there weren't like that many changes, but the ones that like they did have were like, you know, stuff like Matt talking about like his family life and, you know, references to like death and stuff.
Oh yeah, they talk about how his parents are divorced and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with Digimon, I don't know, they didn't, or they weren't afraid to talk about that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Which you wouldn't see in most other 4Kids dubbed things.
Yeah. Like, you're not gonna see that in Butt Ugly Martians. Or, I don't know, maybe you would. I didn't actually watch that show that much.
Me neither.
You're not gonna see that crap in Cubics. Yeah, I think that's one of their things.
I have no idea. I know that they censored the thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like Tristan and Joey have a straight up fist fight on the beach at some point.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure they keep that in Digimon.
Yeah, the season 2. Oh wait, no, in season 1 also between Ty and Matt at some point.
Yeah, I know there was like some point they get into like an actual fist fight, and it's like, oh man.
Yeah, Matt and Ty are like disagreeing over where they should go or whatever, and then they straight like like Tai tackles Matt to the ground, and I don't know if it shows it, but it straight implies that like he's punching him in the face while he's on the ground.
Yeah, at least remember them punching each other,
But
like from when I was a kid.
Yeah, but this isn't. That's not in episode 2.
Yeah, that's like way further on.
I don't think it's way further. I remember watching through the series and being really surprised at how quickly Devimon shows up.
Yeah. Because, like, I think shows up, like, right after everyone, like, unlocks their champion forms, right? Like, because he's TK's one.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, it would be like, how many kids are there? Like 7?
7, yeah.
So yeah, that's like 14,
episode like 8
14
or so.
to 15 episodes in.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got the episode list pulled up. Evil shows his face. Devimon, the emissary of darkness, episode 8. So we at least. Actually.
Yeah, that's not too far off.
Yeah, that might be after Ikakumon, Togemon, Kabuterimon, Biomon, Gurumon, Greymon. Yeah, that's... Yeah, and then we get Devimon to show up.
Yeah.
And then...
It's like, oh, Devimon the mastermind behind, like, everything. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and then episode 13 is when we get that scene with TK, when TK gets his champion.
Yeah. Wait, is this... Alright, yeah, sorry, I'm on track now. Alright, so, like, Shellmon just, like, shows up. Just, like, completely out of nowhere.
He's angry.
He just appears. And there's like, oh no, this must be like Shellmon's territory. We have to like fight him now. They like takes Tai hostage, like Agumon digivolves, and like, you know, Greymon just like wrecks Shellmon super hard.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, all the other Digimon start trying to fire their signature attacks at Shellmon, and they just either fizzle out or don't do crap.
Yeah, because like
super hungry.
Yeah, like Tai and Agumon were like super selfish, and they just ate all the rations.
Yeah.
Not like all of them, but you know, yeah. And like just like sends Shellmon like actually flying. And you know, in the sub, they're just straight up like, yeah, we better like leave before he comes back.
Yeah, Greymon grapple throws him into the ocean.
Yeah, he like knocks him into the air, and then he just like shoots him with the fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I think that's the end of like episode 2. Actually, there's like, hey, like, yeah, that's Shellmon. Oh boy.
Yeah, part of the episode, overview thing in the episode list. Agumon digivolves into Greymon, throws Shellmon into the ocean, and then it just ends.
Alright, yeah. See, like, I think Greymon's the man.
So yeah, obviously main character gets his champion first, because why wouldn't he?
Yeah, and then the rival, and then, you know, like, what have you.
Yeah, and then everyone else.
Yeah. So, like, episode 3 starts, like, this is where it gets, like, a bit more, like, interesting, I guess. Because, yeah, this is, like, you know, where, like, Matt has this big thing, and, you know, he just sort of, like, they find the trolley car, because there's just, like, a random, like, you know, like, trolley car just on this, like, island or something. Just, digital like, world. In the sand.
Just digital world things.
Yeah. They're just sort of, like, you know, I have no idea... Alright, yeah, now I know, because, alright, notes are actually helping me now, so, like... Yeah, they, like, gather food and stuff, they, like, go fishing. And they're just, like, you know... They're, like, set the fire, and, like, Ty's just, like, trying to cook a fish by just holding it, like, above the fire by his, like, bare hand.
That'll work.
Yeah, like, after the dumb Matt's just like, no, don't do that, you idiot. You'll, like, burn yourself. And Matt just, like, sticks on, like, a little, like, stick and just, like, hangs over the fire and stuff. And Ty's like, oh, hey, how'd you come up with that? And Matt's just like, because I'm the man.
Yeah, and I was about to say, like, oh, well, Ty's a stupid kid, but also a stupid kid should still understand the fire hot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's
Like,
Ty's a dummy.
Yeah. It kind of makes more sense in, like, the sub, because, like, like, Matt's just says specifically, like, oh, hey, don't put the fish in the fire, you'll, like, ruin it. Or, like, it won't cook right or something. And it's like, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Just burn it to cinders.
Yeah, you'll, like, burn the fish. So, like, I have no context for this, but just in my notes I have written down, like, a line from Joe where he says, I hope I don't get any monster cooties.
It's just a dumb dub line.
Yeah. This is the show for kids.
Yeah. Well, it's just Joe being Joe.
So there's like Alright, sorry, go ahead.
I was saying, it's just Joe being Joe.
Alright, yeah.
I kind of sympathize with the guy.
Yeah, Joe's just trying, he's trying his hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, they sub, like, watches for the night, and, like, as Ty's just on his watch, like, he says, like, wait, first Ty, like, tries to pull off, like, Gabumon's, like, effing, like, fur thing.
Does he?
Yeah, and he's just like, oh, hey, watch out, Mimi's gonna, like, take your fur, and he's, like, pulling out like an asshole. And Matt's just like, oh, don't do that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we never see Gabumon without his fur coat.
Yeah, but it is at least, like, implied he can take it off.
It's not implied. It's specifically shown.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in a later episode. We just never see Gabumon without it because, like, he reaches onto the screen and grabs it and then runs off before the camera goes back to him. Yeah. Let me see. I think it's at episode 9. Yeah, episode 9 is when you see it.
All right, that's like not that far off then.
Yeah.
But yeah, like effing Ty's just like mess with Gar. All right, then we have like their night watches and like like Matt just goes on about his like family. He's like, oh yeah, my parents had like a divorce and stuff, and like I was split up from TK and stuff like that, and that's why he's like so protective of the kid and stuff like that. Effing TK, who's not as small as he looks. Yeah, they're like Matt's just randomly like, he's just like, oh yeah, and he is randomly just like sprints off just out of nowhere to the other side of the lake to play his harmonica. And like, I don't think it's ever like explained what the heck is up with that in like either version.
Matt likes playing the harmonica. That's
like,
it.
I guess the implication is he's like playing it for TK or something, but it's just so like weird and just out of place.
I don't think there's any deeper meaning. I think Matt just likes to play the harmonica.
Yeah, he just randomly just like sprints off out of nowhere. It's just like, oh, he's just playing his harmonica just way over there then. Okay.
Yeah, it's just something that doesn't really need an explanation. He likes to play harmonica.
Yeah, so like Ty like accidentally like shoots embers at like effing Seedramon's tail, which is just on the like beach for some reason, just embedded in the rock. And like the effing Seedramon just wakes up and starts like doing his thing, acting crazy. There's like a random line from like Gabumon where he's just like, Gabumon, where he's just like, oh no, like, I don't want my fur to get all, like, sticky.
Okay, I guess, Tai accidentally awakens Seedramon by burning its tail, who pulls the island that the trolley car sits on into the middle of the lake.
Yeah, he pulls like the entire island.
Yeah, so I guess he got stuck, and that's why his tail's there.
Yeah, it's really weird because they're just like, oh hey, that was a tail. All right.
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess somehow he got stuck.
Yeah, like they Birthdays just sort of like, you know, oh yeah, I guess like Seedramon just like sees us as a threat now or something, and he's like trying to attack the group and stuff.
I'd be mad too.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone was like, you know, burning my tail around just like out of nowhere and like stepping all over it. Then like effing like Matt just gets captured and yo, Gabumon's just like, yo, he's like, what, like, yo, what's like a bit of sticky fur compared to saving my friend? And like the sub is just this weird thing where the sub's like so much better because the sub's like, oh no, he's like, yo, if Matt dies, I'll never hear him play the harmonica again. And he's like, I need to like, yo, it's like he's not exactly like, oh, Matt's going to die, but he's sort of like, yo, like kind of like coming to terms with the idea that like, oh, Matt could like die right now and I'd like never like hear him play and stuff. Just why like the episode just ends with Matt playing the harmonica out of nowhere.
How did the Digimon even have a concept of death?
Well, I guess Digimon can still die. Like they don't always get reborn, I guess. Because
as long as the primary village is fine, they do. So as long as there's no indication that there's been problems with it in the past, so it doesn't seem like there should actually be any indication they should understand the concept of death at all, except that you die and then you come back to life.
Like, I guess that's true. Like, you know, like I guess they still understand that it's like, oh hey, you're like going away and you're gonna like turn to something different or something.
No. Because again, jumping ahead a little bit, in season 2, a certain important Digimon dies, and its partner goes and finds it in the primary village, and it turns into the same Digimon.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird then.
Have you seen Adventure 2?
I've seen, like, a bit of it. Like, I didn't watch it all the way through, but I saw, like, you know, a bit, and then, like, a bit of the end, and, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, my knowledge of things after, like, Series 1 are, like, very kind of, like, you know, fragmented-ish, you know?
Right.
Like, you know, I don't remember the Myosmon stuff, like, super well, but I know, like, you know, the general beats of it. Yeah, so effing like Gavron just turns into like Garurumon to like save Matt. And yo, like effing Tentomon's just like, oh yeah, Garurumon's fur is like as hard as steel. And it's like, oh, but don't that mean he's like invincible? And he's like, I don't know, it's just something I heard from someone. It's like, oh, okay. That's very unhelpful, Tentomon.
Seems weird considering Metal Garurumon exists.
I guess Metal Garurumon's like body is like, you know, effing Chrome Digizoid or whatever the heck.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like in the sub he says like, oh, his fur is like as hard as like, you know, the mythical material Mithril. And they're just like, oh wait, really? And he's like, I don't know, I've never seen Mithril, it's a myth. Or something like that. It's like, alright, yeah. Just like same basic idea, but just slightly different.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, like effing Garurumon just jumps into the water to like fight this effing Seedramon, like next to these like giant like electrical pylons just sticking out of the lake.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. His fur's as hard as steel. He's fine. That makes Garurumon invincible, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. just like wrecks like Seadramon. Like, I don't even remember what. I think just like beats him and Seadramon just goes away or something.
Yeah, probably. I don't think he's infected with the dark gear or anything, since I don't think that's a plot point yet.
Well, I was trying to think, because I don't think they like send him flying or something like they do with Shoma. I think they just, attack him and he just like goes underwater and leaves.
Yeah, he's just like, screw this.
Yeah, his tail gets free. He's like, alright, I'm done with this crap now. Just screw these guys. Effing screw y'all, I'm going home. Yeah, so I'm like, effing. He reverts back and, effing, like, Mats just starts playing his harmonica again. And, like, I do have a bit of, like, the next day where, like, everyone's just sort of like, oh, hey, like, why, like, Garurumon Digivolve that time? And they're like, oh, well, Ty's like, well, like, I know, like, Greymon Digivolve when I was, like, I'm, like, quoting the sub here. He's like, when I was close to, like, quote unquote, getting it. It's just like, oh man, like, Ty straight up almost died.
Yeah, well, I mean, emotional moments are when Digimon like get a burst of power or whatever.
Yeah, like they very directly just like say like, oh, okay, like when we're like in danger, our Digimon Digivolve. That's like, alright, I guess that's just how this works.
Which isn't exactly how it works, but they're on the right track.
Yeah, there's like, oh hey, like, we need the Digimon, like, need to protect us, So if we're about to, like, take some damage or, like, be, like, killed by something, they will, like, do everything in their power, like, consciously or not, to, like, stop that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, I do know that, like, Lyra that's, like, kind of turned on its head a bit.
I think Digimon handles that way better than Pokemon, because Pokemon does it too.
Yeah, Pokemon just evolve whenever the heck they want to, really.
Well, there are instances where Pokemon evolve in times of, like, danger or, like, oh no, my trainer's about to lose this battle, but I really want him to win, and then they'll evolve. But then they're evolved, they're done. Digimon can do it throughout the series. And they have more than just one or two forms to go to.
Yeah.
To get your big wow moment.
And like, at least like with Pokemon, like each trainer has like multiple things, so it's like, you can kind of do more of that, I guess. It kind of evens out, I should say.
I guess. It's not like they do it constantly or anything. Digimon does it a lot because they can.
Yeah. Because, like, each thing has, like, 4, like, big forms to get.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically, like, 3 forms to go into.
And then you can play with it, like, what form they go to, depending on how much danger their partner is in.
Is it gonna be, like, a good form? Is it gonna be, like, corrupt or something,
We'll talk about that later, though.
Yeah. I guess that's, like, something that's, like, I kind of, like, I know it's like they kind of have to, because it's like the intro, but I'm kind of like not too fond of how they just like reveal everyone's like, champion forms just right off the bat. Because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a bit of a surprise, isn't it?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, where it's like, oh hey, what's like, like Biomon gonna turn into? Is it gonna be like some crazy bird thing? And you see the intro and you're just like, oh, okay, that's what it is.
There it is.
Yeah, there's like that giant walrus that like Gomamon turns into. It's got the same colors and everything.
Yeah, I chalk it up to marketing because, like, okay, cool. The kids will love the cute little dinosaur and like the little rookie forms, but oh man, look, it turns into a big dinosaur, the big skull.
Yeah. Oh, look how cool like Greymon is! Don't you love him, guys? Isn't this awesome?
Yeah, look at Greymon, look at Garurumon, look at the freaking Togemon, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot, like, I think it's, like, at the start of, like, episode 3, like, they're just sort of, like, going to the next place and stuff, and there's randomly, like, oh, hey, like, Macromon, and, like, these two Macron just straight up, like, start effing, like, fighting right next to them, and they're just like, oh, well, let's, like, leave this situation.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I really like that. That's like, you at least get a little, like, instance of, like, oh, hey, here's, like, Digimon doing their thing, and it's, like, not a big life-threatening situation. It's just this, like, thing in the background, and, like, they leave, and, like, oh, that's all of that you'll see. Yeah, it's just like, oh, yeah, they're all, like, Digimon just doing things, like, away from the main characters that, like, we don't have to actually defeat. Yeah, that's nice to know.
Yeah, just wild Digimon.
Yeah, just wild Digimon doing their thing, no big deal.
It is weird that you rarely, like, unless they're a focus of the episode, you never hear other Digimon talk. They always just kind of roar or growl at each other.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is weird now you mention it.
Yeah, despite the fact that every Digimon is clearly capable of speech.
Yeah, like, effing Greymon shouts Nova Flare, and he's, like, the biggest dinosaur ever.
Yeah.
I guess, like, like, they don't have enough, like, wisdom stat or something. Their, like, brain stat's not high enough.
You know what? Why not?
Yeah. Just gotta invest all your points in, like, strength and defense so we take out that other Macromon.
I mean, I guess that's all a wild Digimon would care about.
Yeah.
They could rely on instinct for everything else.
It's fine. But yeah. Like, yeah, something else I should probably know is that, like, while they're talking about, like, the, like, how they, like, evolve forms by, like, being in danger and stuff, like, there's this really, like, ominous music that plays in the background of, like, the subversion.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Nothing, go ahead.
And it's like, oh, hey, this is, like, kind of foreshadowing, isn't it? Because it's kind of like, this foreboding thing that they know this now. Well, I was like, in the dub, it's like, playing this, like, hype music, and it's like, yeah. And it's like, oh, yeah, the Digimon are like, they work so hard to save us. Oh, it's such a, like, a weird, like, change. Because I guess it makes complete sense, but still,
Well, I don't get why they play ominous music during that.
Well, because it's like, oh, this leads to, like, like, future things. Because, like, I think that's, like, how, like, Skull Greymon happens. Because they, like, they know this, and they're just like, alright, let's, like, try and, like, exploit this a bit. Yeah, that's skipping ahead a lot, though.
Yeah, I don't know, a little bit. I don't think that's exactly the reason. I mean, it's partially because they need something mega level right now to help.
Yeah, well, ultimate level.
Yeah, okay, yeah, ultimate. Never mind. we don't see a mega until like the end of the season, right?
Yeah, until like effing Myotismon's arc.
Right. So yeah, they need something powerful enough to help them stop the threat, but they don't have it.
Something powerful enough to like just stop the evil.
Yeah, but again, that's getting way ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I really like that they like actually just stop and they like figure that out, and they're like actively like trying to figure out where they are, and they're like trying to like logic like what to do and stuff like that, and kind of deal with the semantics of things a bit. Like, it's easy to kind of forget, but it's like, yeah, the kids on like Digimon are actually kind of smart.
Yeah, except for moments where they gotta be really stupid for plot reasons.
Yeah. Like, most of the time they're, like, at least competent and, like, they're, like, objectives despite being kids.
Yeah.
Like, as opposed to, like, Ash, who will just keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again.
Gonna fight this Onyx with my Pikachu.
Yeah, do it, Ash.
If I slam my skull into this brick wall enough, it'll break eventually.
Yeah, just the, like, Pokemon body check. Ash's signature move.
Yeah, and his stupid determination, like, almost always works.
Yeah.
Either that or there's just bad misinformation, like Rhydon's horn is its weak point. Did you know that?
Yeah, oh, I didn't know that. I better try that in the games.
I mean, it's not. And, like, Rhydon, correct me if I'm wrong, but Rhydon's part ground type, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he fights the Rhydon with Pikachu.
Yeah.
And he zaps its horn, and it takes it down in one hit.
So, like, to be fair, Rhydon does have the ability Lightning Rod, but that's a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Like,
No,
if you're
not,
facing a Rhydon in doubles, then none of your electric attacks work, because he'll just draw all of it and negate all of it. He's, like, actively designed to be, like, an electric tank that, like, just shuts down lightning.
Yeah, that's why you don't use electric attacks when you're partnered with a Rhydon.
Yeah.
But if you have a Rhydon on your team, then you throw a water type out with him, and the opponent has to do something about it.
Yeah, Rhydon Gyarados, best combination. Just objectively. To be fair, that will lead to good, like, earthquake setups.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's, you know, it's a Gyarados. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing, honestly, because lightning is his big 4 times weakness.
Yeah. And the only thing you really could do is, like, effing, like, rock, and, you know, even that's, like, you know, like, he has a ground attack, so... See, like... Yeah, I should probably know, like, a lot of the music from the sub is, like, really cool, too, because, like... They have, like, this kind of, like, crazy, like, you know, slow, like, retro, like, rock soundtrack for a lot of the evil Digimon.
Do they?
Yeah, oh, it's so cool. Like, I'll have to, like, actually look up. It's, like... Yeah, I'm actually really into it.
I know that the song Braveheart plays during Digivolution sequences.
Yeah, it's like the big insert song for, like, the fight scenes.
Yeah, Braveheart's a cool song.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, do it. Yeah, like, the vocals are kicking in. This is awesome.
Yeah, as a kid, like... I don't know. I don't know if I would have cared about the music as a kid, but... now that I'm an adult, and I went back and heard that, like, the Digimon series had a different soundtrack, and I listened to Butterfly and Braveheart, and I'm like, oh my god, those are amazing.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually kind of bummed out that we got Hey Digimon.
Hey Digimon, like, something for the boys and girls.
Yeah.
No, like, screw that, Butterfly's so much stronger.
Well, the more direct comparison, Braveheart.
Oh, man.
Butterfly's the opening.
Reminds me of that, like, just that one moment in Bleach, where it's, like, just the one time where it's, like, the character's, like, main theme plays, and it's like, oh, heck yeah, this is hype. And then, like, the villain just stops the main theme when he, like, stops its attack effortlessly. And it's like, oh, geez, that's, like, that pretty much sells the threat right there.
I just think it's funny that one of the songs in Bleach, #1, is like...
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy.
It's the goofiest, most, like, it's like the cheesiest 80s, like, music you could think of. Like, they have effing, like, soul singers in the background or some crap. It's awesome.
I always appreciate a good soundtrack in an anime, though. You don't get that enough.
Yeah.
I love anime that do like I guess I'd say they kind of follow like a video game format where characters have themes.
Yeah, yeah.
Kill la Kill has themes for like all of its characters, and they all like almost all of them knock it out of the park.
I know I've like mentioned this before, but you're like, I don't know if I linked this or not, but there's a video. It's just like effing like some 40 minutes long or something. It's just like every like stand theme from part 4. And it's like every single stand user in that series has their own theme that like relates to what they can do in like some way. Like, you know, Echo's got like a bunch of like echoey sound effects and weird like noises and stuff, and you know, like effing like, you know, the like rat has like this really crazy like creepy theme and all that stuff like that, you know.
I guess I never noticed. I did notice that Kira has a theme, which I noticed specifically because it kind of sounds like the beginning of the song "Killer Queen," just slowed down.
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
Well, it's like the piano notes or whatever. It
like,
sounds like the beginning of it. Yeah, it's a whole lot slower than the actual Killer Queen song, but
yeah. Oh, that's real cool.
But it sounds like they might have been trying
to
make it sound close.
Yeah, like, just every single stand user has their own unique, like, theme music, and, like, most of them are actually pretty solid. I think they, like, ditched that in part 5, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they, like, kept that, like, a bit.
Giorno has a theme, at least. It's a big meme right now.
Yeah. Wait, is it?
Oh, yeah.
I think, like, Giorno's theme.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't seen any of those?
I don't think I've seen the memes.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find something good.
You know, like, hopefully we don't get, like, flag for us or something, but I'm, like, curious now.
Okay, the beginning of this is pretty good.
Are you gonna just, like, throw it up on the Discord?
Yeah, there it is.
Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, come on.
Yeah, boy.
They're coming for me. No, stay! Wait, where'd you get that piano?
Alright, that's pretty good. Amazing. Wait, is this epic Spider-Man 3? The frick?
Maybe.
Oh, this great. He's playing the piano. Yeah. What the heck is... What? Oh, he's feeling the butt.
Doesn't matter.
I'm a guy, you know. It doesn't matter. I'll have to, like, watch these later. I can't do all these right now.
Yeah, it's just basically something big happens and Giorno's theme kicks in.
Oh, I'm so glad I put that to the Danganrompa compilation now, just without realizing it.
Oh, did you? I guess I did watch it. I just forgot. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's like when Makua shows up. It's like the JoJo's parts just like exploding out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were like aware of it because of that. Actually,
I had no idea. I was just like, oh yeah, this fits well.
Yeah, that's I guess the memes died down a little bit, but it was big on Twitter like a few weeks ago, like a week or two ago.
Oh, I need to like get back on Twitter one of these days because like I've been at it for like a bit.
It's fun if for no other reason to be caught up on like
Or just dumb memes.
I don't follow memes specifically, but like when I see a bunch of them and it's actually funny, I can appreciate them.
Yeah.
Like I really like the Giorno thing.
I'm glad I reacted to this epic like compilation thing just like on stream, because that's gonna work amazingly for like, you know, like other uploads and stuff.
Is it?
Just gonna be like, oh yeah, like, you know, just check this. Oh, is that Spider-Man 3? What?
Oh yeah.
Just like in a purely like audio medium.
Yeah, you can. You should link that video I sent in the video.
Yeah,
like,
that'd probably be like smart, actually. Oh man, so like, so I know, is there like any other things we want to bring up, or any like final thoughts, I guess? Because we went through like all 3 episodes fairly quickly because they were like very simple. I feel like there's not much else to really like, you know.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I kind of figured that's how it would go, since the first 3 episodes are just, here's the characters, and then they do things for a couple of episodes.
What podcast names are like free for like, you know, effing like Digimon?
Heck if I know.
We have to at least like figure out the name.
I mean, you can figure that out on your own time.
Yeah, that's true, but it'd be like, no, I probably could actually.
I'm bad with names. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty bad too.
Figure something out.
This is like effing Remembermon or something like that. That sounds horrible, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any results. Wait, maybe? No, I'm not seeing any results immediately. Although that's like so crappy, it's... Yeah, I'll have to like figure something out for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw it, we'll figure out some other time. So yeah, I guess like next week then.
Yep.
Alright, see ya.
Later.